Da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da. Doggone it. The chair's too hard. Right, hold on. There we go. Want to see the cape yet? It's actually a Count Dracula cape I wore last night. Yeah, I wore it to Star Wars The Force Awakens. We got to go see it yesterday. First of all, I'll say that I was more satisfied seeing this movie for the first time than I was Jurassic World. That could be because I'm a bigger fan of Jurassic Park franchise, but anyway, I thought The Force Awakens was an awesome movie. I still feel pretty comfortable with everything that happened. So anyway, this is the review. Welcome to Jurassic Room. Hey, are you even remember my hand? I have to remember because I'm doing 2 other videos tonight. Of course, everything I got for Christmas, and I'm doing one of my most anticipated movies of 2016. It's a top 5 list. Anyway, let's see. Let's get off. My granddad and me both kind of had the same thinking. My granddad was sort of disappointed with the movie because it seemed to take a lot off of the original movies, and he even knew that. That's pretty impressive for him to know that. He's not usually into those movies. His favorite is Return of the Jedi. So is mine, the one where the little Ewoks in it. Ugh. Let's see. A lot of characters came back. We had Carrie Fisher. I hope I'm saying this right. Carrie Fisher, I believe, was Princess Leia, or General Leia now. I got Han Solo. Harrison Ford came back, even though we'll get to that later. We saw Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker in there for just a little while. I knew he was going to be a cameo. And like everyone else thinking he's going to have a big role, I didn't think he was. Let's start off with the characters. So we know about the old ones. I really enjoyed Harrison Ford coming back as Han Solo, because Han Solo is my favorite character in the franchise. Second would be Darth Vader. Third would be the older Luke Skywalker. I prefer, even though we've only seen him for a little bit, I prefer an older Luke rather than his younger counterpart. But, let's see. We got to see a lot of the old droids. We got to see R2-D2. He came after he woke up from... This is a spoiler review. Sorry. But anyway, R2-D2 was like in a sleep and he came back. And C-3PO, that was my mom's favorite scene. And I thought it was pretty cool because he just steps in. You don't even expect it. He's like, Dad, do you remember me? It's me, C-3PO. You may not remember me, but I got a new red arm. I wonder how he got that red arm. I forgot. And then, I'll have to say, when I get to the new characters, let's see, old characters, let me think. Admiral Akbar was back, and we see Andy Serkis's Lord Stoke, or Darth Plagueis, which I think was one of the best performances in the movie. I really liked how it looked, and I guess that rumor is now confirmed, that he was almost 20 feet tall. I'm trying to think if there's any other things about the older characters. Chewbacca was pretty cool too when he came back. And let's see. Anyway, we'll get on with the newer characters, then onto the plot. I liked Rey's character. I thought it was pretty cool. I wish we could have gotten more of a backstory on how what happened with their parents, which I think is going to come into the next episode 8 or 9. Let's see. And I like Finn's character, although I think the only problem I have is how they don't really explain, other than him just out of the blue feeling sorry for these people they're slaughtering. Him just coming... Doggone it. I had the word in my head. Defying the First Order. And let's see. And he kind of seems like a whiner through the whole movie, to me, for most of the part. I forgot how I was going to explain that. But anyway, other new characters. Let's see, I love little BB-8. I thought he was a cool little character when he started rolling in, even from the first scene. My mom liked him too. I like little BB-8. That'd be cool to get a little toy of him as a pet. Anyway, let's see. I think we'll just go on with the plot. I think my favorite scene, other than Chewie and Han Solo coming in saying, "Chewie, we're home," is at the scene where they're trying to figure out which of the stormtroopers defected. That was the word I was trying to think of. Defected. And he just comes out and says FMV 422 or something like that. I think I just said the planet name for Alien. Xenomorph planet. Anyway. Kylo Ren's character, I gotta get to him. I liked him in the beginning. When he felt dark and just scary, how he can, you know, all that. Even when he's slashing the computer and he's like, anything else? There was a girl with him. And he just goes off. But towards the end, like how he's interacting with Rey, I didn't like. I wish he would have just kept the same dark tone through that whole scene instead, rather than showing a lot of weakness, is what I think of it. But he seems, besides in the beginning when he's scary and all that, he seems to turn more into Loki or Red Hood, is basically how I describe it. Longs for power, wants to eradicate the light from his life, and at times he's reckless and doesn't know, he's inexperienced thus far. That's how I felt of him. But other than that, I really liked Kylo Ren's, except for when he got beat in the end. I wish there would have been more of a fight on his end. Let's see. I liked everything about his character, mostly. And let's see, what else was in there? Alright. And the First Order, and let's see, what is it? The Star Destroyer? It's not the Star Destroyer. I forgot what the name of the planet was called that they created that laser cannon on. But anyway, I get the joke from that honest trailer of Star Wars The Force Awakens. They are basically space Nazis. They got the German accent. Oh my gosh. That kind of seems so corny to me. That these guys are basic. I mean, they got the accent, they got the kind of look and everything. They're basically space Nazis, the First Order now. But anyway, let's see. Let's see. Anyway, I'm going to get straight to it. Han Solo's death. I want to explain what I think about that. Man, I remember I was watching it, and I thought it might happen, and then when it happened, it was like a sock to the stomach. And everyone was complaining after that. Our friends, their parents, were complaining. My mom was complaining. My grandparents were complaining. They killed him off. Why did they have to kill him off? But I don't feel so bad about it, because even though he's my favorite character in Star Wars, I feel that it's sort of explained in the movie how Darth Plagueis, or Plagueis, I forgot how you pronounce it, even says that there's still some light in Kylo Ren, and that still scares Kylo Ren, knowing that Darth Plagueis knows this, so he has to eradicate what is left of the light inside of him. And I figure killing Han Solo is the only way that can happen. And you see that it looks like he gets more powerful after that as well, because how did he get in front of them? I don't think he couldn't have run. And that area around him looked pretty smashed up. It looks like he had just flown there. To me. I can't really remember. I just saw it last night, so I think that's how it happened, is that it dropped down. I remember watching the scene when he stabs him with his lightsaber, and Chewie starts roaring, and the other characters are just like, no. And then you see Chewbacca just go ballistic on all of them. He starts shooting at Kylo Ren. He shoots the stormtroopers. He blows the place up. And at that moment, you really feel more sorry for Chewie rather than anyone else, because this is his buddy being killed here. I'm trying to think of everything else in this. I think I enjoyed this movie. I really did. I'm still conflicted with Han Solo dying, but I do think that it was a necessary step, including since Harrison Ford really doesn't want to play the part anymore that he's explained. You know, and it's kind of good intentions how he's explained it. You know, he doesn't want anyone else to replace him as Han Solo, but yet he wants the character to die. But he wanted him to die in a noble way, and I think this was it. And in Han Solo's death, Kylo Ren will be more of a villain in the next 2 movies. And I heard, I think Suspendous Wave said something about, he is coming back for Episode 8, but somehow, it'll probably be a flashback, like he said. But at least we'll see him back in just a little bit. But I really do believe that this is something that had to happen for the franchise. And if anything, that's what's going to drive Luke Skywalker to come after Kylo Ren and to stop the First Order. I'm trying to think here if there's anything else. Alright. Let's see. I don't have the lightsaber with me right now, but I went out last night. I had the cape on. I got a few compliments, and I had the lightsaber. I was glowing red. I can work that thing too. Yeah, I can't believe it's already 3 days after Christmas. Wait a second. Oh, it's 12 o'clock, so that's why it's on 8. I'm trying to think. I know another funny scene was when Rey escapes, which I kind of think was confusing as well as how she gets her powers so quickly. I don't think that just happens from the other movies. But anyway, I like that scene where Kylo Ren just freaks out and the 2 stormtroopers come around the corner and they, one guy just stops him and they both just turn around and walk off. Like, we're not going to get in the middle of this. Let's see. I feel like there was something else. The CGI and the effects were pretty good in this movie. I really liked how a lot of the props stuck out to me, which I liked. But you can obviously tell what is CGI, and I feel like the CGI was really good in this movie. A lot of people complain about too much CGI in these movies, but to me, I think that the props are what made the original trilogy so good, and the CGI did not help the prequel stories, but I think the more CGI will help this trilogy go forward. But, darn. I feel like there was something I had to say about the next movie. The movie hasn't even been out a week. Let's see. I can't remember. I think they had a plot out for Rogue One. Anyway, I think that's it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And if I have anything else, I'll put another video up. But anyway, I think I'm just tired right now, so I'm gonna hit the hay. And I'll do the video on what I got for Christmas next. I got a couple of cool stuff right here, down here. Ugh, my nose is plugged up too. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and thanks. Happy New Year.